Fightnewz.
And welcome back. In today's episode, we take a trip to the UK, where we look at British light heavyweight contender Anthony Yarde, who fought last Saturday against Dec Spelman. To little surprise, Yarde stopped Spelman in the 5th, though Dec had never been stopped before. Good win, or was it? Do you guys recall when Stephen A. Smith told fight fans that McGregor versus Cerrone didn't really show us anything? This is a similar situation, where Yarde has had 2 pointless fights since the Kovalev loss. And what I mean by pointless is another fight where we don't know if Yarde has improved any of the flaws where he exhibited in the Kovalev loss, which basically was a look at world level and Yarde's chances at world level. Yarde is one of those cases where he's been found out, he's gone back to his cherry-picking ways, and he's still playing around in camp. We say playing because he's got the same people around doing the same thing. One must think he wants the same results. Although he did slim down, he didn't bring in anyone new for the training. He fought a durable guy but didn't work on anything new. He essentially is doing the same things. What are we all to expect? Fightnewz is definitely not falling for it again. In most critics' eyes, there's no way he should have lost his world title debut to Kovalev, having totally blown that opportunity due to lack of proper preparation. And it seems that everyone was trying to warn him, but Yarde and Tunde were too arrogant to listen, only speaking of Adidas deals and how Yarde was a more skilled fighter than retired 2-division world champion and Kovalev conqueror Andre Ward. You know, after the loss, everyone was trying to tell me, well, at least he took the fight. Bull. He backed up, swerved, and ran over the curb to get away from better beef. Cherry-picked his whole entire career to a title opportunity with a shot Kovalev and still blew it. He needs a real trainer. It's okay to keep Tunde around if he was comfortable with him on the promotion side. And if he wants him on the gym for motivation, that's okay. But it's your life, and Tunde is either not teaching Yarde the certain things that he needs to be taught, or he can't get Yarde to do these certain things. Either way, if you can't enhance your fighter to be a more complete fighter, then you are stagnating and hindering their careers and possibly endangering their lives. Yarde needs to work on these things. 1. Defensive skills. He has a lot of holes in his defense that a more skilled and aggressive fighter will be able to take advantage of. He keeps his left hand too low for too long, and it needs to be corrected. Even Dec was able to land right hands. Number 2, setting up his punches or counter punches. Yarde almost seems like he has no game plan, just throwing random shots. He needs to go to the body early, and he still hasn't learned that lesson. After facing an older champion with a weakness to the body and failing to attack the body early, essentially losing the fight, he still hasn't attempted to start off early to the body. 3, he needs to work on his inside fighting. He doesn't turn his opponent or rough them up on the inside. He doesn't throw a shot on the break. He tries to emulate Roy Jones a lot on the outside. 4, his jab isn't strong enough. He's a sharp jab to the body, but not a sharp jab upstairs, and he leads with his hooks instead of hooking off the jab. And he only has 2 jabs. 5, he needs to start faster. Yarde needs to stop the whole cool demeanor. This is a fight, and you can't be talking about being the beast without actually bringing it. It's truly one way to know if the fighter's actually conditioned. Anyone can fight at their own pace. The way Yarde fought Spelman in the 5th is the way he should have been fighting from the 1st. And there should be yet another level for Yarde. And these are the levels that are reached by testing your endurance and will to the maximum and striving for better and performances against higher quality opponents more and more. This brings me to the realization that Anthony Yarde does not want to learn. Please comment, like, subscribe, and check us out again on Fightnewz.
Game over.